Hello, hello, mic test, mic test. तो हेलो गाइस, आई एम बैक, इट्स योर बॉय गेम ओवर। तो चलिए गाइस शुरू करते हैं और एक नए मिशन के साथ। व्हाट यस्टरडे वेब टुडे डॉट सिंग सर्च फॉर द मिस्ट्रियस गर्ल इन द क्राउड। मिस्ट्रियस गर्ल को ढूंढने के लिए बोल रहे हैं ब्रो। अभी जा रहे हैं मिस्ट्री गाय को ढूंढने के लिए। शाउट आउट टू आई एम लेजी। ऐसे आप लोग देख रहे हो स्टोरी स्टार्ट हो गया और ये लड़की का नाम मैं भूल गया।
The next move is am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid.
ये कौन है गाइस? कमेंट करके बताओ।
I'm here for the carnival
ये
as
लड़की
well.
कौन है?
It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call? I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return. My name? It's No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right.
नाम है फ्लोनो।
Cartothea. Farewell, laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
कार्लेटा को पुल करने के लिए ये वीडियो पूरा लास्ट तक देखना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद मैं कार्लेटा को पुल करूँगा। आप कमेंट करके बताना, कार्लेटा फिर से मैं पुल कर दूँगा, पर एक बारी, ओनली वन टाइम, 10 स्पिन फॉर टुडे।
See who? Are you truly all right? Cartathea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked.
You're right. Cartathea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग गाइस। जल्दी जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक कमेंट शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करो यार।
Cartathea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you.
Is my sound clear?
Let's keep this carnival going.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house.
ये देखो गाइस, बाथटब में ये जा रहा है। बाथटब में तो लोग शर्ट पैंट खुल के जाता है, ये पहन कर क्यों यहाँ पे घूम रहा है? बाथटब में बैठ के मजा नहीं आया गाइस।
It's time.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate, a name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk. Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me. Maybe someone's been eavesdropping. A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason. The Montelli family is known.
Friends, let's keep...
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's record, but the Blessed Maiden... she martyred herself 20 years ago. The family will uncover the truth. Judging by your... Do you recall if one of the two are... Remember Gil, as he tells it, the Physalia... It's hard to... The Physalia family... We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalia. Rest assured. Negotiate.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Remember, you're not alone. If...
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
It's time.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither truth. Come closer, righteous one. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble,
ये पीछे का जो साउंड
but
चल रहा
through
है
pilgrimage,
ये थोड़ा बहुत
they
सोलो
have
लेवलिंग का तरह है
cleansed their
पूरा
souls
साउंड
and atoned for their transgressions. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty By the great sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words. You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the dark tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns. Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contribution. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed.
ये गाइस सोलो लेवलिंग का तरह नहीं ये डेथ नोट का तरह है डेथ नोट
That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The Dark Tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. Fleur de Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur de Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur de Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Faster. How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the... But we saw Cardathia following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
There's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that Rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
गाइस मेन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो गया शायद. अब मैं ये क्वेस्ट कर पाऊंगा. स्टोरी क्वेस्ट. ये लड़की यहाँ पे बैठी हुई है, भीग रही है. भीगने दो इसको. ये आकाश से बिजली गिरेगा इस लड़की के माथे में, लड़की मर जाएगा. हम लोग भागते हैं यहाँ से. चलो.
The midnight chime is faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy? Oh, I remember now. Didn't he get nabbed by the Order? Then he's got a lot to thank you for. When that sneaky priest tried to use him as a pawn, things could have gotten messy without you and Carlotta's quick thinking. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast! Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me. All right. No need to rub it in. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it? I'll wait for her findings then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Thessalias, and the Fraxidus, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family, especially with you, just as Carlotta did. Now that you mention it, let me be. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her. Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide. The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. So if you can't stand by my side, I'd prefer you stay out of the Montellis' affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are. You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea. Carlotta's not here yet.
क्या हुआ भाई अभी? किसको देख के ऐसे चला गया?
Might I trouble you for a light, young man? Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends? It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value. The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts? You have keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance, perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste. I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Raguna, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly... All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you. My uncle's words were clear. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage. Oh, don't worry, we aren't harming anyone. It is but a subtle adaptation of the rules. When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
No.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but
इतना
among
बकबक
friends,
करता है ना गाइस, इतना
can we
बकबक
be a
करता है,
bit
क्या
more
बोले.
informal?
What made you say that? Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role, is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there. It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows. Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers.
It's time. Hey.
No, that's both of us.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? We're all Montellis here. Remember, when
A rookie, eh? Learning the ropes with contacts and all. No wonder you don't look familiar. So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza? Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me. Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation. Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your... But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us. For now, more evidence is required. Shh! Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove? After him, quick. Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's.
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life.
Guys, please do share the stream, comment, like and share.
His ambition and greed have cost him everything.
भाई लोग गेम तो मस्त है पर ये स्टोरी कितना देर से चल रहा है मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है ये तुम लोग जल्दी से जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर दो शेयर कर दो ताकि मेरे को अच्छा लगे
So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Guys, please comment that have you completed this mission or
They
not.
had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And That said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna. This is the place. In Raguna's market, they say fortunes among traders. There's a secret code in the way drink. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have divided. Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here, so all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting.
गाइस 1 मिनट, मेरा माउस डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया. हाँ अभी ठीक है.
Kush. Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite...
The key to any... With that in mind, sounds like... Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
As expected from a Scarlet who makes every drink and pass every... So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon...
Well, well. If fine contact has been made and the partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision
अगर यहाँ पे 2x, 3x या 4x ऑप्शन होता ये स्पीच को स्पीड बढ़ाने के लिए तो बहुत अच्छा होता गाइस. इतना धीरे धीरे ये लोग बात करते हैं भाई, नींद आ रहा है भाई मेरे को, एक्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है कोई.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That complicates things. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli. Go to Whisperwind.
It's time.
हाँ अभी थोड़ा बहुत जाना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा एक्शन होते होते जाऊंगा, अभी थोड़ा मज़ा आएगा। गाइस बोलो ग्राफिक्स कैसा लग रहा है तुम लोगों को? हाउ इज़ द गेम लुकिंग?
Who's the prey now? Variable elimination. Target confirmed. All is fair. Complete overhaul.
Going in. Fruit of evolution.
It's hit. Strike. All shall reveal itself. Reconfiguration. Exploit.
There was a chest, where it is gone? Here it is. ये देखो चेस्ट से क्या आ गया भाई, देखो ना चेस्ट से क्या आया। तो नीचे जाके मारूंगा। चलो चला गया।
Nice. Watch out.
मिल गया मेरे को कास्केट सोनेट, मिल गया कास्केट सोनेट, मिल गया।
Watch out. Disruption. Target confirmed. Stay calm. Complete overhaul. Variable elimination. Target confirmed. Summer. Exterminate. Stay put.
Ah, this area is looking great, guys. Just look at the picture. Wow, so beautiful.
It's time.
There's a sonnet casket. Let's take it first, then we'll do the mission. There's a echo at नीचे एक echo भी है, ठीक है ना? वो echo नहीं है, ये वो dream है, वो कुछ वैसा कुछ है शायद.
It's time.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the What you possessed were nothing but privately.
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminal. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are, if you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The Order and the commoners. The Order's arrogance is known. Let's first address their...
Surrender! Take this!
Complete overhaul!
My compliments.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter. And this, must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
We paid good money for...
Yet the very traders who took... How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such...
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not the fact that we're having this conversation at all. The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the... When that day comes, all shall be...
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has... But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly. Regardless of the bigger picture, yours... And it's not just the terminals. No more not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Thessalias?
There was a slight issue of a trait. A direct approach works best at times. The Montelli creed has always been family.
With your grandfather. The real question is whether we can get our... One thing's for sure.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's bit. So, Ernesto told me Bennett. Good judgment there. The rumours are nonsense. Fencing stolen? Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was right, come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last...
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us...
There's an entrance along the coast.
Keep your eyes open. War spares no one.
शिट यार अल्टी चला है अल्टी यूज कर दिया रे देखो यहाँ पे एक चेस्ट है देखो भाई यहाँ पे एक चेस्ट है इसको मारूंगा तो यहाँ पे निकल आएगा ये अरे वहाँ पर जाओ गिर जाओ वहाँ से
Variable elimination. Target let slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war. Watch out.
Watch out.
ओ देखो गाइस
All is fair. Complete overhaul.
इलेक्ट्रिक शॉट लेट्स गो वहाँ पे तीनों भूखा लोमड़ी वहाँ पे भूखा लोमड़ी आई एम कमिंग भूखा लोमड़ी ये भूखा लोमड़ी
Exterminate. Conditions up.
इन लोगों को ऊपर आल्टी नहीं करूँगा, वैसे मज़ा नहीं आएगा।
Leave it to me.
Target confirmed.
You can tell someone was here.
After a few
Mess.
minutes,
Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a
10-15 minutes, I will stop the stream.
Will each
ना
use our
stop,
senses
not stop the stream.
Then let's
बाद में
gather
गेम
and
खेलना
analyze
बंद कर
the
दूंगा
clues.
और मैं वो जो ये जो कैरेक्टर है ना उसको मैं पाने के लिए वो कैरेक्टर पुल करूँगा, ठीक है ना। 10 बार ही करूँगा, मैं 10 बार वाला एक बार ही करूँगा, एक बार का 10 बार वो जो ऑप्शन है ना वो को चूज़ करके करूँगा, फिर से कल करूँगा। रोज़ दिन एक एक देखते कल डाटा मिलता है या क्या नहीं। अभी यहाँ से कहाँ जाए, इफ रेनी नाइट यूज सेंसर टू सर्च फॉर क्लूज। सेंसर कहाँ गया, यहाँ पर सेंसर है गाइस। सेंसर से हम सर्च कर सकते हैं क्लूज को। हम लोगों को क्लू ढूंढना पड़ेगा। यह क्लू मिल गया, ये देखो ये क्लू है, पढ़ने का मन नहीं है क्लू, समझ गया क्लू।
Something is strict.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place.
भाई स्ट्रीम को जल्दी से जल्दी भाई शेयर कर दो यार,
Indeed. But what I
व्यूज ही
find
नहीं आ रहा है
strange is,
स्ट्रीम पे।
do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest, like the secret code now the book. It. The last one is a rotor device. The planet. MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code.
भाई ये कोड क्या मुझे याद करके रखना पड़ेगा? शायद रखना पड़ेगा भाई। एक मिनट पिक्चर खींच लो इसका। ये कोड फिर से लिखना पड़ेगा तो मुश्किल हो जाएगा। एक पिक्चर ईमेल हो गया।
Of course it is. But 4 letters. Hold on.
Carlotta? You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal.
Faster.
Variable elimination. All is fair in war. Stay put. Pierce through the stars. Target confirmed. Faster. Faster. Like the wind. Variable elimination.
Going against wind. Listen up.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs. Saw that coming.
ओ भाई कौन आ गया
Who's the prey now?
कौन आ गया भाई नया बंदा आ गया गाइस
Listen up.
Variable elimination. Faster. Pierce through the stars. Target let slip the dogs of war. Reconfiguration. Summer.
Roll for me.
Disruption. Complete overhaul. Saw that coming. All is fair in war. Who's the prey now? It's time. Strike!
Photosynthesis.
Variable elimination. Conditions up. Variable elimination.
Watch out. Nice. Faster.
सीनरी देखो गाइस, हम लोग जा रहे हैं वहाँ पे। ऊपर से देखो लाइट हाउस है, लाइट आ रहा है। इधर देखो कुछ पहाड़ है, उधर देखो कुछ है पहाड़ पे। देखो ऊपर से पर्दा।
Like the wind.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meet-up spot is right ahead.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed D. The initial restoration is almost complete, but our evaluations are good. Absolutely.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. And the other location... If time, there may be... But first, follow me. The complete... Please, follow me.
Faster.
भाई हैक पैक हो रहा है, डेटा बेटा रिट्राइव कर रहा है, रिट्राइव हो रहा है, डिपॉजिट हो रहा है, रिट्राइव 4 days ago, purpose unknown, deposit 2 days ago, current status terminal is installed.
Someone extracted the core. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath. In Renacit, our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to Resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. The Order is as a result, no.
ये क्वेस्ट कितना देर तक होगा रे?
Carlotta.
Uncle, may I ask?
ये क्वेस्ट खाता भी नहीं हो रहा है.
All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something again?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears.
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location.
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others will think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello. I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family. Well, the core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move indeed, but I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the... I know that securing the module alone won't... Can you keep up? They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right. Wait. Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Or am I too late? And the energy fluctuation. Such a big mirror.
देखो भाई कितना बड़ा आईना आईना को छू रहा है लड़की
Some kind of crystallized energy. Will I find the data module on the other side?
ओ भाई अंदर से कोई आया है इसको ले लिया खड़ा रहोगे अंदर ले लिया गाइस
Hello again. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first...
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that turn. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation. Remember that painting we just... In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. But I can't simply impose. As for those who betray their own blood. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits. I can show you. Do you...
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those mobs. Sir, are you sure?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. And Bennett, I would have taken. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the sky.
Yes.
We all stood together on the best way to avoid sacrifice. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will...
Nothing. Save for the staff. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will...
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. My terminal. No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's term. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part...
She's already there, so why bother?
What
अरे भाई
The family will shield you.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made sonoro inside. These
भाई
master echoes of
ये सीन देखो भाई कैसा लग रहा है
The
बोलो
frequency fluctuations in the sonoro seem
ये मारपीट हो शुरू हो गया guys.
I'll have to handle them before I can search the area.
मार दिया गाइस मेरा लाइफ थोड़ा कम हो गया पर ठीक है
the way out and clues I
Life
mean,
तो कम
this
होता ही रहता
layout
है.
and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion.
Just है क्या?
Just
नहीं
with
है.
slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
Area is quite nice.
Actually, tell me.
Orphan girl from the mere touch of the mirror.
Huh.
You shouldn't.
I don't.
Sorry,
Actually, yeah, your outfit.
no excess. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparation.
Yes, not on the other hand. Thank you.
You're welcome. Not surprised.
I doubt it needs.
Fancy a wager? I bet 2 dinners you can't guess what.
Can you keep up?
Fancy a wager? I bet 2 dinners you can't guess what the Padrino's got in store for us at the rally.
If you're telling me.
वो इसका पासवर्ड क्या है? ओ यहाँ पे. Tonight's banquet is a big deal. Something this important, the higher ups even had me and Barcelona set the password for the lightning controls. But how do I? Everything goes according to plan. I have got it. Keep the enemies close. It's like just like with secrets for the first 2 digits. The number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the last 2 digits, Barolo. Whatever setting of the balloons in the hall yesterday, maybe he was hiding the password in balloons. Feels a bit off. Better go check everything again. Oh my god. Please comment what is the password.
Can you keep up? Start small to build big.
House 9, it is then perfect for the last day. House 9. August 9th. Okay. The password is 6289. 6 6 2 8 and 9. Confirm. Matched. Password matched.
All right, time to check the lobby.
over, my child.
Sir,
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Today is as my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline. She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
it was you. Recognition. Praise.
ये कौन है भाई?
Glory.
Carlotta mirror cell.
What you want, stay here, and you'll have all of that.
What the fuck, bro? Why there is two Carlotta? Why is that? तो Carlotta क्या कर रहा है?
The exit. Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario?
तुम लोग ये ऐसे जाओ मत. मैं थोड़ी देर बाद ही इस मिशन के बाद कैरेक्टर पुल करूँगा. कैरेक्टर पुल करूँगा गाइस.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But do cut the nonsense. You were the one who Fine. True, I brought you here. But remember, from this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home. Fearing abandonment, you're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house. But your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation.
Guns for the guns.
Planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth. won't save me. Still recognize me? The stage is set. Surrender. Found your weak spot. Nice work. But this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd...
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours!
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. Quickly and swiftly. Take this! You will yield. Running won't save you.
3 key areas have been hit one after another. Intel says the Physalias are gearing up. They ambushed Father first before we...
We're running out of time.
No, we shouldn't do...
No, we're not doing that.
Why? They're tough. When Padrino eventually wakes.
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters.
What about you, Carlotta?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. We'll hit their base. Our people on the east end, the south second block and the dock. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physalias keep their echoes. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. I'll cover the rear. Quickly and swiftly. Take this! Brilliance lights the way! Improvise. Still recognize me? You will yield. Found your weak spot. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. Take this. Still recognize me? Is that it? Found your weak spot. The stage is set. I'm still standing. Still recognize me? Running won't save you. Look at you with your... And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you... How does it feel to back then? No one bothered to ask for your The family ended up making the worst possible...
No. Cynthia. Oh, you're the only family I have. How much more do we...
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you were with that blood debt and Capello. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? By doing so, the family's interests can... You were never meant to make decisions for the family, no matter what you say. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices, the past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. I must leave here and stop Capello. You're unshakable, huh? Our negotiations have reached a dead end.
Bhai, this place is so beautiful.
Left! You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name? Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought.
No, not this way, Piccolina. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
ओ भाई देखो कौन आया देखो रोवर को मारने की कोशिश कर रहा है रोवर को देख के लड़की डर गया
Why are you?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, the gun was always there. You earned the right to use it. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Oh, the place looks amazing. Literally, so good.
I am merely a blade made for killing.
Why won't you obey me?
I'm getting old.
If we can make other people...
So why can't you just give in to me and stay here? Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize me.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Found your weak spot. Victory favors me. Can you keep up? In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
चुटकी में खत्म कर दिया पहले बार में इसको.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were you and I. What makes us so different?
मैं बोलता हूँ डिफरेंस क्या है. वो नीला था, ये लाल है.
Careful story. A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
कार्लेटा का बाचपन से फ्रोजन पावर था. Guys, this quest gonna end soon and I'm gonna pull a banner, so wait right here.
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon,
Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
I see. So Duncan gave us a Capello couldn't have tampered with the I can empathize with Duncan. We will never achieve. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and wealth and power will safeguard Africa. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Ragoon. The family exists to accomplish, like I said, an all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days.
शेड्यूल एक्शन होने दो भाई, और मन नहीं लग रहा है ये वाला मिशन करने के लिए. अभी मैं कैरेक्टर पुल करूँगा. गाइस वेट राइट 2 मिनट, आई एम कमिंग फ्रॉम वॉशरूम, देन आई विल पुल अ बैनर. ठीक है, टिल देन वॉच माई कॉन्विन. Let's pull Carlotta. What is this banner? 10. This is her weapon. Let's go. Purple banner.
Quit the chit chat.
More toffee.
Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you.
Okay.
Provided you're.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. When I am doing the convene part, चीसा दे रहा है. लास्ट करूँगा, लास्ट करूँगा, लास्ट. इसके बाद नहीं, ठीक है ना. 1 2 3 बिंगो. अयो कौन आया. Woohoo! Let's go!
Fate has led you to me.
Let's go!
Considering the terms I'm offering,
GG guys!
you wouldn't refuse me, would you?
Yay! Got her!
The experiment begins.
गाइस तुम लोगों के लिए कार्लाटा पुल किया और कार्लाटा को मिल भी गया, ठीक है। तो आज मैं स्ट्रीम यहीं पर ही बंद कर रहा हूँ। कल से फिर स्ट्रीम करूँगा, कल को फिर से स्ट्रीम करूँगा या तो वीडियो अपलोड करूँगा, ठीक है ना। टिल देन बाय बाय गाइस। वीडियो को शेयर कर देना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना, कमेंट करके बताना कैसा लगा, ठीक है। गुड नाइट गाइस।